Good morning. Didn't do that much speaking yet this morning. Grab a cup and join me. Hope everyone's having a happy new year. The first couple of days of the year. Yep, you're right. I got another perm. So I usually do every 2 years get a perm. And the first couple days are scary because it's like a shock. It'll calm down. I haven't washed it yet. I could have. They said that you can, but I just haven't had time. So it was just Friday night that I got it. So, well, thank you. I knew you guys would enjoy it. A little bit of curl. Yeah. How's everybody else doing? Are you surviving the snow that everybody's getting all over? How much snow do you got, Frida? Is she here? I'm curious. I know we have at least 8 to 10 sitting out there since a couple of snowstorms. It's gathered up and it hasn't melted now. So it's just a good 8 inches. Oh. You can also start guessing what coffee this is. And if you notice in the background, there's a green bag here. That's because what I did was I took all the items that are in the bracket game and put them in here. So in the bracket game now, we have the green bag, which is one of the ones that Cindy made. You have about 2 feet. Yep, more than I have, which is amazing because there's a lot here. But we did have some rain a couple times, so it did melt off some of it. Okay, so in the green bag for the bracket game, we have one of these. And then in that, we also have one of these. So these are all the items that Cindy's made and sent to me. And they were also in the bonus round of hats, and more hats, and washcloths and more, if you saw the video yesterday. And in here, I put in one of the stitch markers that Cindy made with the logo on it. And then I also put a smile face. It's a peach one. If you want a different color, I probably could switch that out. But it's a smile male face. And then so far, no snow. So it's funny you say that because while I'm showing this, I will tell you, there is a yarnable in here. This is one of the yarnables that we had this year. So that is in the bracket game grand prize. All of that is in this green bag so far. I may add more, but that's why it was hanging up there. It was just a good idea to put them all in the bag. Well, so anyway. All right. So I have a friend that is telling me she's moving to Colorado. And she's one of the girls that I bowl with. And I said, so you're going to have more snow than here. And she's been watching the weather on her phone. And she says, no, look, it's 60s there all this week. And I was like, huh. So I don't know. I guess the weather out there is not as bad as here. I don't know. I thought that when you say Colorado that you mean a lot of snow. But All right. So how many of you guys made the latest bod hat from Crystal's last video? How many of you did that one? I know when I said something about it, it was a quick one, but some of you had already made it. Some of you had seen the video, and some of you said you might as well. So, okay, there's that one. So I'm on a roll. I got one done. But this isn't in the yarn that we are using for January. But that's okay, because it still counts. So if you guys, if you're in the mountain, okay. So if you guys, yes, Charlene, you did this one great. If you guys do more than one hat, please put it in the hats for extra. You want to do that so that I can keep track. So there's number one. How many hats do I have on needles or on hooks? Well, I had this one started for a little while, and so this is going to count for January if I finish it, which I probably will. You can post as soon as you finish one, post it. Yeah, because I don't want you to forget. So if it's fresh in your mind, okay, I finished this, post it. So this is a chunky Serenity in that lavender colorway. And this one's been on the needles for a little while. So this pattern is just a quick, bulky pattern that somebody, I can never remember who this one is. But so that one's on these needles. Oh my. Probably should have wrote this one down too. I don't remember. I can't remember, but I believe it's 7. No. It's 56 stitches on a 10.5. I believe this is a 10.5 millimeter. And then it's 1 by 1 rib for 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 or 7 rows, and then do like a total of 19 more rows or something. And then, but anyway, I just did it too. I just did one the other day. It's that same one over and over and over again. Anyway, I should have been prepared, huh? Well, I spent so much time away from the house at the shop that anyway. So that's what we're doing. We're doing as many hats as we can and seeing how many we get. Now, it's a personal challenge. It's not a race. Do not stress yourself. No, because I'm not going to. I know I did one, but it was because it was a quick one. But some of these others are not so quick. In fact, the actual yarn that we're using for January is Smash Cakes. And that is Smash Cakes. Ooh. Wicked, bright. Oh, holy cow. Great, Lori. Oh, great. That's wonderful. I'm talking about the, it's not the Ross hat. No, that one, it's not. I usually use that for 4, but I didn't use it for that one. That one's some Spanish lady. Anyway, the Smash Cakes is a humongous cake, so we can make more than one, right? Okay, so I cast on the Ross hat. I did I did do that one for this, and it is going to be way too big for a hat. So look at this colors. Yeah. So again, I don't want to rip it out, so I'll just finish it up as a cowl. Exactly what I was thinking. Frida and I think alike, and it's plenty big enough. I'm going to go about 5 inches or so and then go back and do a second ribbing and finish it off and then restart the hat. Okay. So, yeah, this is almost done. It's over halfway. We have a winner again for the coffee, I'm guessing. We have pumpkin pie coffee. And I'm guessing that Miss Charlene must have won that because, yeah, that's what Deb says. Pumpkin pie coffee with hazelnut creamer. I can't say it's my favorite, but but it's okay. It's okay. Oh, and by the way, last Sunday's packages did not go out yet. I had so many coming up in a couple days. I was going to be drawing hats and stuff. I did not send them out, so nothing from last Sunday went out yet. Charlene is going to pick from the basket. Oh, see, I haven't been home, and I only have a couple things in there. Uh-oh. So here's the yarn that wasn't won last week, and then here's a bag over here. and then there's the crochet magazine. I'm sorry, that's kind of funny. I didn't look in there. I was running around trying to figure out. Okay, all right. So the coffee story this morning did not get talked about, and I've got to tell you that because this is why this happened. All right, so she wants the bag. Okay, so anyway, we will tell you why it was a crazy morning. So I didn't even tell Deb this because I didn't have time. I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? So I have been, this is live 226, right? I have been going on here and opening StreamYard 226 times. And a handful of times I've had an issue where it didn't work or something. Computer was dead. Well, this is a new computer, so it doesn't do that. It hasn't done that since I got the new one. Anyway, I get in here this morning. I click StreamYard. I hit the live. I click my YouTube channel. I click, and what did I click? Oh, I start live or something. I don't know. Anyway, as soon as I did that, my phone opened up StreamYard. And I was like, what? I'm looking at the screen. I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, no. The computer has a mind of its own. Like, I've never done anything where I connect. No. So then I'm trying to figure out how to disconnect the phone and put it back on here. Anyway, somehow or another, I got lucky and the notification came up on the phone and I said disconnect, and then it let it go. So there was a start out there that was premature. And so then I went back here again and I'm like, okay, now how do I get this camera back on? Oh, I had to go in the settings. And so how did that get the settings changed? I mean, I didn't do it. It took me forever to figure out how to undo it. So, I didn't do it. Nobody else uses it. So, you're lucky I'm here because, yeah. Anywho, yeah. You want me to open it? This has fun snowman bag. Charlene, you are getting lucky lately. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes, open it. Okay. Oh, yeah, probably. Probably. But you know, that's what happened when you get a new phone. It does too many things. And it starts talking to the computer and oh, that's why it takes forever to upload a video now because I, it, if I tape it on my phone, I have to wait for it to do whatever it's going to do before I can use the dang thing and put it on the editor. Never had that problem before. I just would move it when I wanted to move it. Blame it on AI. Yeah. Yes, I know, but I did not tell them to link. And besides, last Sunday it didn't do it. So why did it do it this Sunday? Because it's a new year? I don't know. Okay, so this is a Barocco vintage sock. Oh, how is this soft? It is a sock yarn. It is a black sock yarn, right? It is really soft. I got this from Mystery Bag from up in Canada. I'm sure of it. What do we got? A one fine. This would work great paired with a mohair. Yeah. What do we got? 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. And it's a Barocco. Beautiful. All right. So you want a stitch marker? I got my new planner out the other day. The one that I got from Michael's. It's the mini Mickey Mouse one. You got to start it. Where'd you go? There, Charlene. Oh. And I forgot about that. As soon as I touched them, I forgot. So, that's the coffee story. All right, I'll do it in a minute. Where'd Charlene go? Did we lose her? And she's sitting there somewhere in space. I see, Aisha, you got that name thing on there. Yeah. That's great. I don't know where she is. There she is. I will choose. Okay, I will choose. All right. All right. Well, we have some daisies and butterflies I still have. I think they're really cute. So I throw one of them in there. And don't forget, if you are a winner on the show, you do need to claim your prize every week, every time. And send me a message just saying that you are acknowledging that your address is blah, 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 blah. And I'll put that right back in there. All right. So going on to the other story I wanted to tell. Now I forget which one it was again. There we go. I seriously did. I forgot. Anyway. All right. Let's see if we can get someone on the board, Deb. Let's mark the chat, and I will try and remember that story I was going to tell. Deb's going to mark the chat, and we're going to try and win something. Spot on the bracket board would be great. Yeah. I know. I wanted to tell you the coffee story, and it was fresh. It was quick in my head, and I'm like, oh, now what? Where did it go? Or something out of this basket, or one of those baskets. Yeah. I am gonna put in some of those Cindy's stitch marker holders in that pink basket. I am gonna do that, and I will put some stitch markers in them. But I just didn't do it yet. But I will. I'm gonna think of what the heck it was I was gonna tell you. Shoot. Maybe if I take a sip. Oh. I'm not going to remember. Oh, dear. Anyway, I am down to the last hat that I have started that's in here. And by the way, Courtney got her blanket Friday night, and she was like, "Did you bring it? Did you bring it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." So she's looking. She goes, "Oh my gosh, it's so soft." Yes, that is the softest. It is really soft. So she really liked it. I said, "Well, the test will be when you get home and throw it on the couch and try it out. That's whether you like it or not." Yeah, I can't think of it now. What the heck was I thinking? I don't know. I mean, it literally went right out of my head. See, that's why I should say what I was saying immediately. Hi, Nancy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning to you too. Um, it seriously cannot remember. It's not that my memory's going. It's just that it really isn't going. At least I don't think it is. It's just that some things just pop out of your head and you're like, oh, well, okay. It wasn't an important thing. So I just vaguely thought of it for a second and said, oh, I'll tell the story. And now I don't know what it was. Anyway, did any of you guys watch Stranger Things? I mean, I was watching it since day one. So I kind of was excited about the fact that they, every time a new season came out, brain fart. Yeah. But we were building up for this year because they gave it to us, kind of like around Halloween, and then they gave it to us again on Thanksgiving, and then they were planning on the Christmas and the New Year. So that was really good, wasn't it? Hi, Annette. See, Deb says the winner is Latoya, and she wants something out of the pink basket. So we'll go here, and I do have one of those cans in here already. See that? There is one in there. We got handmade wooden heart things that you put on hats or whatever. And do you know what you want? Is that why you? They did actually say that they were going to have a spin-off. Yes, but I don't think it's going to be like the exact same theme type thing. So I don't know. I mean, they don't want us to know, I'm sure. Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was good. It was good. I liked seeing all the kids grow up on the show and stuff. There was one couple that actually ended up getting together because of the show. And I just found that out. So that's kind of cool. Anyhow, what are we getting out of here, Latoya? And the lights are blinking. Some stitch markers. Okay. All right. Yeah, so you're probably better off with the can. And then I will put some in there. And I do have one of the ones, one like the one that Cindy made. I have one of them if you want one of them. And then let's open it up and see what is and put those back. See what else is in there. Okay. There is one in there. Yep. So what other stitch marker would you like? There is one of those. Yeah. So we will do that. Did you get any Christmas ones in the last couple of years from me? Because these are ones that Diana made. Or she didn't make them. I made them. But there's a couple of those in here. We got what is this? Oh, this one's cute. It says joy, and it looks like a snowman. Like that one. Do I have any Valentines? I guess not. I guess I don't have any hearts. I usually have some hearts around, but I don't have any yet. No, sorry. I got the letter K. Whoa! I flung that one 5 feet from me. Oh. This is the letter K in purple. I got some purple. Oh. All right. I got I know she likes purple. I have a purple smiley face. Take the Christmas one. All right. All right. Okay, that's great. I wish I could think of what the heck I was going to say. Anyway. All right. Okay. We got 2 winners so far. We'll put them over here. I don't want to get them off. Okay. The third hat. The third hat, oh no, it's more like, yeah. The first one is done. And then the third hat that's on the needles or on the hooks. That's what I was going to say eventually. But no, it's not the story. If I think of it, I will tell you. So this one is Mountain Morning by Fiber Flux. And I had a skein of the Bag O' Day Tonal Hues sent to me by Frida. Of course, Cindy. And so I had started something in it. I only had 2 rows done, and I wasn't feeling it. I don't even know if I told you. I started a scarf in it. No big deal. I ripped it out. No big deal. And the reason why I did is because I saw this Mountain Morning hat and thought, it's a color changing. It is a 4 medium. Let's use this yarn. So she recommends K. Yeah, a K. And she has the green one in her. I don't usually use these. But once you get a little bit into the bigger size of these, then the throat or the indent is more like Susan Bates than the smaller ones. So I don't mind using the bigger ones. But so I am using the correct And you do a brim that is 3 inches thick, and you do it all in front post double crochets. So you for this size, I believe it's 60. I don't remember how many she told you. Let me see if I wrote it down. I did. Yeah, here we go. So you're going to use a K, and you're going to, chain 61, close the loop with a slip stitch without twisting, and single or double crochet in every stitch for 60 stitches. And she, of course, chains 3 and uses that as a stitch. Well, I do not, and I'm not going to. And my seam together, my join looks like that. You can't tell. I chain 1 like Crystal does, but I don't use it as a stitch. And then I go right into the front post double. So your first row's a double, 60 stitches, and then you go front post every row and for 3 inches. So she's saying like 8 rows. Well, I've almost got 3 inches already. It's two and a half. So anyway, that is the tonal in the red colorway, which is called what? Mr. Fahrenheit. Mr. Fahrenheit, that's what that is. So I only have one of these, but that's okay. Hi, Ravini. And it's plenty enough. And you're going to do this hat for a long, long way so that you can see all the tonals, right? So I'm like, okay. So then after you do 3 inches of this ribbing, then you're going to do chain 1 and do single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, all the way to row number 1 of the body. Then row number 2 of the body, in the single crochet, you're going to do a double. And in the double, you're going to do a single. So you just alternate. And you do that. And you continue that for as long as you want the hat to be. So this ought to be a long one. And I can try this on if you want, but yeah, I know. I don't have a big head. It doesn't seem to be very big. It seems to be just right. But again, you also can try that on before you continue and take away or add stitches and make it whatever size you want, as long as you have an even amount of stitches so that your pattern alternates. But you continue for your double crochet, single crochet rows until your desired length. So you can do a slouchy, and then you will actually cinch. You don't even decrease. You just cinch that whole entire top together, which is going to draw in some of that length. And then you add a pom-pom and you're done. So that is a Fiber Flux Mountain Morning hat. That's what is on this tonal. That is one of them. I think it's number 3 because number 1 is done. Number 2 was supposed to be a Ross hat, which it will be. It will be. It will be in this. Number 3 was one that I couldn't remember what the lady's name is, on 56 stitches of a bulky on needles. Regular vanilla hat, I guess. So this is number 4. So this is but I wanted to share with you what it was so you can try them out. because I really want to try as many hats this year as I can find as I can find. And don't bombard me with a whole bunch, because when I get too many choices, I'm going to go crazy. Because some of them will be repeated. You need to have a mindless hat going on, so that when you're sitting talking about, oh, I remembered the story. You knew I was going to. Okay. All right. So let me back up and tell this story. Mindless hat you need to take whenever you might be sitting and waiting. You can have it in your purse. So that's what that is. But okay, before I forget it again. All right. I went to get my hair done on Friday. So I was planning on going around the time that I needed to, which was 4 o'clock. However, it started snowing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave a little bit early. And so it was like right around 2:30 when I left. Well, I got down and I was sitting at a red light, and it was about 2 blocks from where the hair salon is. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, my eye doctor's is right there. And I had been planning on calling them and telling them that something was wrong with my glasses. And that's where I flickered in the memory of this when I was talking about something else. Because what I was going to tell you was, not only was I busy getting a haircut, but I decided that my glasses were a problem. So that's no joke. You're right. So when I got there, I turned and I went into the eye doctor's instead of going on, because I had time. So I went in there and I said I wanted to talk to one of the ladies where they fit you, and pick out glasses. She says, okay. So the lady saw me, and I immediately took off my glasses and handed them to her. And she goes, oh my gosh. The non-scratch film has been peeling off of my glasses. Now, I got to tell you, if you're looking through a fog and the glare, it's maddening. And I said to her, what is that? And she goes, it's the film that they put on the glasses to stop them from scratching. I'm like, well, I've never had this happen before. In fact, I didn't even scratch my glasses, and I said, they're not that old. She goes, well, they're old. They're past the warranty. I'm like, of course they are. So she says, I can't do anything about replacing them for you, but I suggest you get another pair right away. I said, well, it's going to be, 6 months for an appointment to get my eyes checked, because that's the way that's a normal way you do things. And she said, well, because of what happened, and I see your prescription didn't change that much, I'm going to go ahead and order you a pair if you want. And then they'll just make them without an appointment. And I'm like, okay, great. So I did order a pair of new ones that day, and they're a week or two out, but it's going to be great, because at least a year ago, this started happening. And even my daughter said, what? Your glasses are dirty. I said, no, they're not. I said, I've tried everything and I don't know what's wrong. I thought I had hairspray on them, and and you could wash hairspray off, but it wouldn't come off. In fact, it got worse. I'm like, oh my gosh, I made it worse. So, so I've been looking through a fog, like little crackles and stuff. Yeah, it's awful. Just awful. But that was the story that I was going to get new glasses. So I almost forgot. Anyway, let's make a yarn deal. Okay, Deb, let's make a yarn deal. If you are new here, which I don't think you are, you have a chance to win something out of Christi's Closet. All you need to do is have a United States address and write a comment after Deb marks the chat like she just did. and you will comment your favorite color and favorite way to yarn. And then after a winner is drawn, I'll run around the room. No, I won't run. And I'll try to find something that matches up with the winner. And it's always a fun to do that. So, oh, yeah, that was funny. But then I did get on to the next thing and the next thing. So Friday was a day off, and I went crazy and drove all over the place. And I think that's all the hats though that I have on the needles. Yeah, or on the hooks, whatever. But did everybody watch the bonus video that I did for the end of the year? Hats, hats, and more hats, and washcloths and more. That was fun. It was a fun time all year long to do both of those. But I'll tell you what, every time a first comes, it's like you're like in panic mode trying to figure out a timing to do this, that, and other, and then you got to splice of. Yeah, it was it was fun. Yeah, I think the one winner has not claimed it yet, and I forgot to tag everybody the in the update. I don't. Well, actually, no, I wouldn't have had to yet because it was drawn on Thursday and then on Saturday. So no, I will do it today. I'll do it today, and I'll tag whoever I can. Some people have your profile so that you can't be tagged, and other people have it so that you can. So, well, Joanne's here today. Hi, Joanne. Happy New Year. Yeah. So I have a wheel with everybody's name on, and I don't remove them. And if I go on my computer here, they automatically come up. And so if somebody doesn't do washcloths, I just take that person out. They're at the bottom of the list. Everybody else is at the top. And 20 people did both the washcloths and the hats all year long. 20 people. That's crazy. I can remember the first year having like 12 or something. And then the other thing I was going to tell you was I went, we were talking about how many hats I did and what year it was, where I did 72 hats or some ridiculous number because I can't even remember. And I was trying to do one per week, which would have meant 52, right? Or whatever. And we were trying to figure out what year it was. Well, I ran into a notebook that I did not bring in here. It's out there. And I got to get it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I didn't bring it in here. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. Wait, Deb's getting a winner anyway. So let me go get this notebook. I can't believe. Well, I guess I can't find it. Shoot. You think I would have left it right out. Anyway, I can't find it. I thought I brought it in here. Oh, yeah. Hey, wait. Is that it? No. Okay. Anyway, when I opened the book, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it when I finish the live. Gosh, I look like a freaking fool today with all my stupid fumbling, bumbling. Anyway, it was a regular notebook, and when I opened it up, the very first page was every hat that I had done, and it was 2020. And I set it somewhere close by so that I could glance back at it. And one of the hats that was in there, now there were every single hat I made, where I got it from for the year that we did all of those hats, like every week. And so anyway, one of the hats in there was the starting grid. So I wrote it down to do that one again. And that was a Ross hat too. So anyway, I don't know what the heck. I had it in my hands and I was looking at it, so it's got to be out there in the kitchen or something. Anyway, I guess we have a winner. And I missed it. Of course I did. With all my babbling. Is it Bev? Looks like it is. Said dealer's choice. Okay. All right, dealer's choice. Okay, I know that Bev does not want wool. So automatically right off the bat, I should not pick wool. Right? Right? You don't want alpaca and you don't want wool because when you get some, you send it to me. All right, so I'm going to go check out what I can do. And she says, yeah. So I'm going to find her something. Congratulations, Bev. Woohoo, play me some Van Halen. I will be right back. See what we can find. What are we going to get, Bev? Something interesting? I don't know. Puts me on the spot, little stinker. Oh. Are you doing hats? I wonder if she's doing hats. Well, we can give her a choice. That's what we'll do. We will do what shall we do? I'm gonna do, that's gonna be fun. Okay, yep. I think that's what's gonna happen here. Okay. All right, we're doing hats, and we're doing more hats. So let's just figure this out. Seeing we don't have an ongoing thing, I just randomly grabbed two colors off the shelf. And what we will do is we will do a like like we did years ago. I did this crazy stuff and made people not know what to pick. All right. So I found this random, beautiful. Ooh, this is nice. Might not want to give this one up, but I'm going to if I have to. Okay. So, Bev, this is going to be a hard one. So, you ready? This is what this show is all about anyway. It's just you guys and me having a good time and whatever. So, this is called Yarn Bee Tender Touch. It is red velvet. Ravini, check this out. It is the softest. Oh, and you think it probably has alpaca or something in it, right? No, it's 100% acrylic. It is gorgeous. So this one is called Red Velvet, 135 yards. It is a, boy, then Busy or Yarn Bee puts them so small. It's either 4 or 5. I don't know. Goodness sakes. Oh, yeah, 5. Okay, saying 5. All right. So there's number choice. Number 1. Yeah. So I called attention to this to Ravini because woo, yeah, she likes that. All right. Number 2 is going to be this beautiful light blue bulky charisma loops and threads. Number 5 bulky 100% acrylic in the color sapphire multi. Very nice. It'll make a beautiful hat. It will. I know because I'm using this same type of yarn in the purple colorway. All right, number 3. Are you ready? My Mary Maxim came. I did not open this. That could be a third choice, right? Okay. Now, if you don't want any of those, Bev, you can take a spot on the bracket board or something out of this basket, which there's only one left in there. Do drum roll. What is she going to pick? What is she going to pick? The Mary Maxim. See how fun this is? Okay. All right. We'll put these aside. Put those right there. All right. Well, are you sure? Are you sure this is what you want? Whatever's in this bag. Okay. All right. All right. I'll open it. Let's open it. So there's one last video for you this week. Because I was going to open this on camera, of course, but it has been forever. It was, I guess it was supposed to be here around the 20th. Well, it didn't come, and it didn't come, and it didn't come, and it didn't come. So here we go. Here we go. Woo, woo. All right. So it is Mary Maxim sock yarn kit. And these come every other month. They're about $19.42 to ship to my house. I don't know what it is to your house. They come in a zippered pouch, and this colorway is get out of the camera. Look at that, Bev. Christmas yarn. Okay, let's open it up. It comes with a pattern, winter socks. It's called winter drift socks. Look at that. Festive. Here you go. It is the Mary Maxim festive feet colorway. Super fine. And it is made in Turkey. The colorway is mistletoe. And what do we got for 437 yards. Okay, ready? Superwash wool, 79% or 75% superwash wool, 25% polyamide. Are you sure you want the wool? You got your chance to right now to trade it up before I bag it up. I know. She doesn't want wool, so let's see what she's gonna do. Let's hear it, because this could end up in somebody else's house. I drank almost all this pumpkin. Woof. Sapphire. She's gonna take the sapphire. All righty. Okay. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna set this aside for a second. Isn't this fun? Yeah. We need to add a stitch marker to Beverly Sapphire. And because Beverly is such a good sport, I am going to go over here and I'm going to get a second sapphire from the bag over here. And put the second one with hers so she gets two. All righty. And you'll end up with two hats, right? Or a hat and a cowl, because you were talking about making cowls to match your hats. All right. So now what stitch marker would you like? Denise wants the dryer lint colorway. I have some of that. Who else has dryer lint colorway? I know you have to be an OG to know what I'm talking about there. Me, Cindy has some. There was a ball stitch marker in Cindy's advent. Okay, let me check. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. You got to give me more hints than that. I don't know. I found all kinds of buttons. I have. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Joanne. That was something. We finally did, but I'll tell you that. Remind me again, Joanne, in a few minutes to remind me to tell you about that. I don't know. I don't know for sure. It could be these. These I did not get from Cindy, but that's okay. These are balls. There is green, there's pink, there's yellow, and that one was really nice, huh? And then this color is like I don't know. It's really pretty though. It's like a crystal of some kind. A gold. Yeah, it's gold. But those are balls. And then what else do we have? Oh, you want that pink one? Okay. All right. I'll show you. Get the pink one back out. All right. Okay. There we go. There's the pink one. It's really nice. All right. So that one is done. We got Bev all set up. Like I said, I've got to get to the post office. I don't know what day it'll be. Give me a little bit here. So the story behind the washer and dryer. So a lot of you don't know this story, so I'm going to go back to the original. On Black Friday, we had an hour. We ran down to Lowe's. We purchased a washer dryer that is the up and down one to replace the one in our bathroom. It has to be an up and down one. And we had to make a decision whether we wanted to take out the gas and tie it off, or have a no gas one. So I decided that I thought that we would go electric this time. So it was scheduled for the following Tuesday, Friday, Black Friday to Tuesday. Unfortunately, Lowe's does not deliver from down the street to my house anymore. They have to come from Syracuse. Okay, well, that's an hour away. So Tuesday comes. Doug takes the day off all the way through the day. We don't know what time they're coming. They're supposed to be letting us know throughout the day, and it's snowing like heck. So they end up delaying it till 5:30 before they finally said we cancel. So then the next following day that they can do it again is the following Tuesday. That day, same type of crap went on. They ended up canceling it. They didn't get here. The third time was the following Tuesday again. And this time they got here, they unloaded it, and the door was broken. Okay, like, you only have another chance at this, and I'm going to go and cancel it and get it somewhere else, right? So the following Tuesday again comes. They finally get here. They take one look at, now these guys had been here, and they could have put in their notes that there was a set of stairs, but they didn't. The guy that came with the broken one knew where it was going. Now you got to remember, we turned the gas off weeks ago, so we did not have a washer and dryer all this time. So they finally got here, and it wasn't broken this time. They took it apart. It was fine. But they said they didn't want to do it because they didn't want to take the old one down the stairs. They didn't have an order for that. Yeah, they did, because I paid extra for it. So then Doug says to them, now you gotta, if you know my husband, he is easygoing. Nothing rattles him, hardly. But if he gets rattled, then you've pushed every button he has. He says to the guy, look it, I am going to call them right now and cancel this order, and I'm going to go somewhere else to get it. Oh no, the guy says, you don't have to get all upset. He says, why? You are. He says, you're the one that doesn't want to do the job. And so anyway, either way, they finally decided to take the one out. And he was crying that it was full of water. There was no water in there. It wouldn't hold water, which is the reason why we needed a new one. So anyway, he gets it gets it downstairs, and then he ends up knocking it over in the driveway. This is a tall one, the dryer on top. And of course, no water came out of it because it didn't have any in it. And so basically, they put the new one in and got it hooked up. And I actually did a load of laundry. So yeah, that was a long time. And I basically figure that you're sourcing out jobs. Your company is sourcing out jobs that now you have no control over your quality of service. That's basically what's happening. Anyway, so that was another long story. Okay, are you ready for the last draw of the day? I know you are. You are. So let's see. Let's do this. Deb's going to mark the chat. And your choices are going to be a spot on the bracket board, something out of either one of these baskets, a chance at this lovely Tender Touch yarn bee. Yeah, Tender Touch. Or this crazy set of sock yarn kit from Mary Maxim. How's that? How's that? That is awesome. That's an awesome giveaway. All righty. All right. So everybody go ahead and do you guys have any questions about anything? Go ahead and ask me within reason. And we will wrap the show up with the last giveaway. Now, I was thinking that this yarn would be the same way. You could take and pair a soft brown with this and mute the colors. What a beautiful hat that would be. I absolutely think that would be a really nice hat. And again, it does take a little bit, but if you use this pattern that I got out of the Advent last year from Hobby, you pair together one or a two with their yarn, and oh my gosh, what a beautiful hat it makes. It really does. I got to make at least one or two for this year out of some mohair and stuff. I do, because I really liked it. It was beautiful. So we're gonna close up the day with a drawing, and I hope you guys are having a happy new year. I know I am. I got to go back to work tomorrow, though, and I mean real work. My vacation's over. And I tell you, when you take a vacation and you're the only one, it's a lot of work to get back going. Like, oh my gosh, all these things to do, right? It's a new year, which doesn't help. It's a change in the hats. So that's going to be new. And I have a whole bunch of loose ends that I left to work on. They were January quotes that I needed to do. So, of course, my phone passed to ring. Anybody want to guess who that is? One guess gets you, the first person to guess who that was gets a spot on that bracket board if you don't already have one. Bam, everybody knows. Nope, my daughter doesn't call. Daughter doesn't call. She knows that I'm doing this. Oh, to shovel your driveway again. Oh. Doug won't call me either, no. It was definitely my mom. I know it. I know. You guys. Yeah. So, Joanne, do you have a spot on the bracket board? You probably do. Joanne, yes. No. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. You do. I can't give you that. Darn it. Trying to fill that bracket board up. In her defense, it's after 11. Oh my. Frida won. What did Frida win? What are we gonna do, Joanne? We're gonna let's see what Frida won. Oh, Frida won this. I don't even know if I have. This is beautiful. Oh yeah. You know what it reminds me of is some of the other ones that they had. Yeah, there's only one. Yeah. I don't see any more. No. Oh. Oof. Well, Joanne, there's something left in that basket. Deb, do you have a bracket number? All right, let me see. Who's Who's live on this game? Yes, Deb does. Deb is live. Charlene is live. Chera, Aisha, Teresa, Linda, Cindy Cantola, Cindy King, Rhonda Hoskins, Dawn, Joanne, and Sherry. They're all live. All right, so Deb is good. Oh, we have to get you a stitch marker on here, Frida. Yep, this is lovely, lovely, scrumptious. Something like the I'll try. You know what? You know what? I got a deal for you. I got a deal for you. How about this? Are you willing to give me one and you one, and we make a hat? Huh? What do you think? Can you do it that way? I'll tell you what. I will send you one of these and the mohair. Aha! The mohair to go with. Huh? And then I will make. Okay, that's what we'll do. Got to pick out a stitch marker, though. You do have to do that. All right. Okay, I can pick it out. All right, we already have the puppy dog one. Oh, what about a Christmas one? You didn't have a Christmas one. What about that? All right, let's see. We've got a beautiful snowflake. Oh, yeah, I want to do that. All right, we'll give Frida the snowflake. I'm reading because you stopped in mid-sentence. You want a Christi one? I have smiley faces. I have daisies. These are gorgeous. Look at this green one. These are the cutest. Come on. Stinking thing. There. Look at those daisies. They are so cute. I know, Joanne, I don't know what your favorite color is. I forgot. A logo one. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. That's a good trade for that roll skein yarn, right? Okay, so I've taken out one of these green ones. I'm putting one of these on. All right. Thank you guys for playing. And put that right on here. I have to remember to go get one of the mohairs out. I think I better do that right now. Let's get that box of mohair. Don't go away. We'll do this. Hey, Grandma can wait. I say Grandma because she's a grandma, but she's not my grandma. She's my mom. All right, let's do this. What colors do I have that would go with that? See, the only problem with this, Joanne, is that now you have to make the hat. Right? Okay. All right, so I have, okay, let's see. I have this one here. Whoa, don't do that. If I use them, I don't use them all. I put them back in the box. So let's use this one. It is sparkly. We'll both pull one out that's sparkly. That. I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but it is Diablo. And you have to you can't be a variegated one because it won't show the cup. It won't work. So we'll both use. All right, let me put this box back. Oh. All right, so what we'll do is we'll both use the sparkle mohair and we'll make a Christmas hat. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got the snowflake out for you. I'm sorry. I'm being a pain. I'm all over the place today. I don't usually jump all over, but all right. So that is what the prizes are for the last draw. I have a ton of stuff to you want this this pattern anyway? It's got I don't even know if you knit socks. So yeah, this bracket started in the fall, I believe, September-ish. And the 1 through 8 only has 7 and 8 open. And okay, all right. No problem. I will keep that around. I will put it in somebody's, probably like next time Teresa wins or something like that. 7 and 8 is open. 9 and 15 is open. So there's only 4 on the left-hand side. Then on the right-hand side, we have a ton. We have 18, 20 through 23, 25, 26, 30 through 32. So there's a lot of people that haven't been taking a spot, and it has taken a little bit longer than it usually does. So if anybody else wants to try this, it's just a hobby mohair. These are Diablo glitter ones, but and yeah, look at squirrel. And then just a sock yarn. Yeah, and I had been buying some sock yarns to do this with from Hobby, and they're in that box as well. And I was going to pair them up anyway. So I had opened them over the summer. So how you doing, Samantha? All right. Okay, so that will be a knitted hat, I'm thinking. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Somehow YouTube changed something, and that's probably due to AI's doing it too. I don't know. Give away too much good stuff. All righty. Okay. All right. Well, you know what? I guess I better call Mom back, and I will talk to you all in the next video. And it will be yarnable, and it will not be Mary Maxim, but I'll come on with some vlog videos. You know I will. Thank you all for joining me today. Take a moment out of each day. Be creative, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye for now.